morning and welcome to Atn Saturday. Atn Saturday is a syndicated live program of the network featuring conversations and in-depth analysis of trending political news, events and stories with stakeholders. Through these conversations, ATN uses political talks about specific issues, party system and actors to explore hope and engender positive impacts to the society. And our topics for today in Cross River State, prison seeks more inmates to boost farming activities. In Ondo State, I wouldn't be a widow if Akere Dolu had listened to me, Betty. National Assembly critics question priorities as National Assembly passes budget and an economic development. Okunola urges federal government to invest in youth's entrepreneurship. Corruption, how I rejected corruption deals from government official. Zero Toye. And on rhinoplasty, why I did no surgery, comedian Zik Saloma. And Valentine's Day, Nigerian pastor calls for ban on celebration. Joining me to analyze the stories for today is Mr. Leba Referee. We'll go on a quick break, and when we return, I will introduce him properly. Do stay tuned. Welcome back and thank you for staying with us. Joining me to analyze the stories for today is Mr. Lebari Firi. Mr. Lebari Firi is a realtor and a public affairs analyst. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Mike. Yeah?
Good morning. Thank you for joining me again once again. I hope you had a wonderful night.
Yes, it was fine. Thank you for having me once more.
Welcome, sir. And now on to our stories for today. Nigeria Correctional Service (NCOS) in Cross River State has raised concerns over the declining number of inmates in its facilities, stating that the resource shortage is affecting farming and community service programs. Speaking at a two-day town hall meeting on the implementation of the Administration of Criminal Justice Law (ACJL) organized by the Clean Foundation, the Chief Superintendent of Corrections in charge of statistics, Mr. Ibiang Otu, who represented the state controller, Mr. William Fry, revealed that the state currently has only 897 inmates across its six correctional facilities, the lowest in the south-south region of Nigeria. In the Adim facility, located in the central bank of the state, where we have farm settlements, we currently have only 37 inmates instead of the official capacity of 200, he said. We need more inmates to help with farming activities. The courts should convict more suspects so they can either boost or acquire farming skills. However, we only send young inmates under 30 years old who have committed minor offences to the deemed facilities for 6 months of agricultural training. While the Calabar Correctional Center has exceeded its official capacity, housing 579 inmates instead of 450, other facilities are significantly underpopulated. Ikom has 69 inmates with a capacity of 200, Ogoja has 97 inmates with a capacity of 400, Obudu has 43 inmates with a capacity of 47, and Obubra has 127 inmates. O2 attributed the declining inmate population to increased advocacy by civil society organizations, CSOs, and the frequent enforcement of the Administration of Criminal Justice Law, which promotes non-custodial sentencing. Additionally, he disclosed that 18 individuals are currently serving community service sentences instead of jail term. However, he noted that logistical challenges make it difficult to effectively monitor their compliance. Before I ask your thought on this, I served in Cross River State. I served in the local government area, and I served in the Legal Aid and Freedom of Information (CDS) group. One thing we did was to provide pro bono cases for inmates who had no legal representatives in court. So we offered these services to them, and then we got to take up their cases to know why they were there. And once we found out that there are some persons in prisons, or some inmates we actually converse with, we are unjustly imprisoned. Most of them for just cases as little as somebody accusing somebody without any factual reason, or probably witch hunting, and person has been locked up and they stay there for years before they get to have this breath of air. So how do we contrast this with the call for more inmates to boost agricultural farming?
Okay, Mr. Michael, some things are laughable.
Okay.
There are some things. Nigeria is just like a country where you come and say anything you want to say because you need your paymaster to clap for you. I see no reason why you will come on here to say they should bring in more inmates. Now, you are not the one to tell the government to bring in more inmates. There is a law. If someone fails the law, then the person will be sentenced. Okay, there is something I saw there that is very, very bad. It said inmates below or within the age of 30. So our youth that we are supposed to be trained to be useful to the society, they should come and stay in the prison yard. That's why you train them for agricultural purposes. So if there is an every environment in the society, they can't be trained. It's laughable. Okay, let's come to talk of this. I have visited the Borokri prison here in Port Harcourt several times. And if you get to the prison yard, sometimes I live there with tears in my eyes. And that's one thing that has helped me to compose myself, though. Because most of the persons there, they were convicted, those who are convicted for not what they did. someone, because you have money, you want to prove your power, you want to show this person that already I have, forgetting that you are nothing. You are just like a dust. No matter how powerful you are, you will be in the toilet. If they knock on it and say toilet, you will say yes. In other words, you are toilet. That's who you are. You are nothing but a dust. You are just like a pencil in the hand of the creator. You throw somebody there, you say, I will deal with you. We go and pay because of our justice system, or some time now, is the hope of the common man, but I'm not sure, based on some of the occurrences and what we've witnessed. So you have the fat bag, your bag is big, you just go and drop it where you need to drop, and then the person is sentenced, forgetting about the mental torture, the family, and some of these people, they are breadwinners. Some of them went out, and because of a raid, something happened as they were attacked they were attacked with names without doing in-depth investigation. No, it's not fair. So our youth, what are you expecting of our youth? We are talking about how we can sensitize the youth and build a better society where the youth will be useful to themselves and the society at large. We are talking about them being brought into the correctional facility. For how long? What are the input they are going to do? Because, okay, the agricultural, this thing that you are doing, how is it affecting us? You use it for yourself. Yes, that's what is happening. Use it for yourself. Have been opportune. I serve. Have been close to some of the top NYC officials. I know what transpired in NYC. They came to serve Nigeria, but what is transpiring there? So the same thing in correctional facility. Inmates, what are they being fed? What are they eating? You go there, but when you come, that's when you give you some people, you won't tell you, buy us this. They're not eating. You are talking about agriculture. They should boost agriculture. Yes, but no, it's not fair. And you are talking about youth, the life wire of our economy, the life wire of our development. We want Nigeria to grow. Is this youth? So how do you expect them to now boost the country's economy? Instead, you would have talked about how we can even reduce the inmates in our correctional facilities. How can we work on our system, work on the mindset of our people? Last time I talked about Paul of Fred policy of conscientization that talks about naive consciousness, magic consciousness, and critical consciousness. How can we arouse the consciousness of our people? Let them come to this state of being critical in their consciousness. Let's reduce our correctional facility. Okay. Let's see how in the society we can have a society wherein I can sleep on the street without somebody coming to harass me. Let's see how we can have a society where if my phone drop on the ground, I'm not afraid. I can come back and meet it. Let's see how I can sleep in my house. Even if I leave my door open, there won't be any form of armed robbery or any form of theft in my house. Let's see how we can build a society that is drug-free. And this,
you know, it's called correctional center, correctional services. And do you think, not to think, them engaging...
Mr. Michael, the name just changed. It was called prison yard. Let's not sugarcoat it. Oh, we don't correct, we imprison them. We call it prison yard. The name just changed.
You think so?
Yes, the name just changed. How many person has been there and they came back? Even the trauma of being there is affecting them. I don't know whether you've met some of them. I've met them. Even the trauma of being there, what they went through. You know, that place is, by right, if you look at the Western world, okay, let's look at what happened recently. Kelly released a song recently, right? It was in the correctional facility. That's correctional facility. You have everything that makes you to live your normal life. The only thing is that you are confined. Okay. I have people who have been there that I know.
But this is not this is not applicable to all correctional centers. There are correctional centers that have programs that help these inmates to rearrange themselves into the society. So we wouldn't say it is. And then one thing is to take a horse to the river, and another thing is to force the horse or to convince the horse to drink.
I don't know whether you can pick how many person has been there. They return. People who weren't better in the society.
Probably have to do my research.
Yeah, and they went back. They went into that place, return. Let's use statistics to balance the equation.
For more inmates to
it's wrong. You should call for how we can even decongest other places that are filled up. Correctional facility is not meant to be filled to the print. It's wrong. how we can decongest our society of crime.
But you know, societal vices will still apply. Societal vices will still apply.
But on a lower range. There is no society without vices and without crime. Both male and female students. Okay, hunger making people to go and steal Maggi. So we should come on how we can build a better society, not people coming to the correctional facilities.
All right, sir. Thank you so much for your opinion.
miracle handkerchief, have the handkerchief, have their miracle wristband, have their miracle. You know what is called Antichrist? Antichrist, they are not outsiders, they are people that have been with us. They know the rudiment, they know the operation.